Shalom, this is the Apostle Rakar, back at you with another impromptu video. Start by saying all praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. All praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Barakatah Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. To you brothers of the hopeful elect. Okay, anyways, this is just another quick impromptu video. And I'm going to entitle this one, Down, Baby. I'm gonna get into some prophecy. I know over the weekend I did some other videos dealing with different topics, but once again it always comes back to prophecy, man. So this video is gonna be, I'm gonna try to let me shut up. I ain't even gonna say it because every time I say it, I'm just gonna make this short. But it end up sometimes I end up going an hour. But no, Lord willing, it's gonna be two quick scriptures, man. I'm in the book of Isaiah today. And I love the book of Isaiah as well. A lot of the heavy prophecies come out of the book of Isaiah. And, like I said, I'll be here at my woman's house, the majority of my time. The Spirit just got it where I just be kind of staying with my woman. I got my own spot. But as y'all can see, I'm in my man cave. And it's still in the early stages here. Lord willing, I'm going to get this man cave, it's still under construction. I got to do some different things, paint, do some more clearing out and stuff. So this is where I'm going to be doing the majority of my videos. But I still keep my own place in Fort Worth, Lord willing, later today I'm going to be heading out there to check on my place. But anyways, I'll get up in the morning early because my woman gets up. And the Spirit got it where my woman, before she leave to work, she get up when she's getting ready for work, but the first, she let our dogs out and she cuts the TV on and the news is on. So pretty much the Spirit got it where now, through my woman, the Spirit got me into watching the news more than I was before. Before I would just see things on the internet, but now, she got cable, so I got the actual news. So every morning, we get up, we watching the news while she's getting ready for work, and I'm letting the dogs out and doing what we got to do, helping her get ready and shit. And things are getting hot and heavy. So that's the Spirit. Spirit got it where I'm able to stay on top of things, and it's getting intense. And if you're watching the news, that's why the scripture says, watch as well as pray, right? If you're watching the news, you'll see it, man. The situation in the Middle East is getting hot. Okay, with these small hats and Iran and the Palestinians, and then the situation Ukraine and Russia, or at least that's what Yahweh Shai said in Matthews, wars and rumors of wars, you see? So that's going on the earth. There's flooding going on right here all over the world in different parts of the earth. There's floodings, floods, tsunamis, earthquakes, tornadoes. People are being killed all over the planet, not just here in America, in other countries. Come on, you can't see that the end is coming, man. We are in those last days, the latter times that Yahweh Shai spoke about. We in them times. People, the morality is through. Morality, come on, man. Out here in this world today, especially here in America, Babylon, morality is something that's out the window. There was a time years ago, or when I was growing up, or years ago, even, like I said, back when I first came in the truth 30-something years ago, even then, things were getting fucked up then, but there was still a form of morality here. There was still people still had some form of, nah, that's not right, I can't do that, or no, that's wrong, right? Like I said, 30 years ago, right, back in the 90s, early 90s, or even especially 40 years ago in the 80s, being a homosexual, as Apostle Gavar says, in 1990, being a homosexual, right, wasn't cool to the masses of the people. That was something to be ashamed of. And people like that only existed in certain areas. They had their little areas. Like, for instance, like I said, that was back, okay, 30 years ago, 34. I've been in the truth for like 34 years. When I first came to New York, and then I came into the truth, you know, you had a place called Greenwich Village in New York City. I lived in New York City. And it's fucked up. Everybody used to go down there and hang out, because it was like, they had like a lot of stores with clothes and stuff. It was like an eclectic type place, right? And everybody used to go there to hang out for whatever reason, right? Because the rappers, right, which we found out later on, a lot of them rappers are homos. But back then, we didn't know that. We used to hang out down there, right? Because we used to go to the stores to go shopping and shit. And all the girls used to come down there. All over New York City, people would just go. That was just like a hot spot. And then they had the certain clubs, and the rappers talked about it. The village. It was just like a place. It was like a tourist attraction, right? For real talk, back then in the early '90s, the village. It's Greenwich. It's called. That's just the name of it. It's in Manhattan, Lower Manhattan, Greenwich Village. But the village, right? But them homos was down there too. That was a place where the homos could come and be open with their homo shit, and everybody knew it. So it's like when you went down there, you knew, like, yo, man, just stay away from them homos. And a lot of them used to live down there, right? And that's expensive real estate too. It's expensive to live in the village, Greenwich Village in New York City, even to this day. To live down there, man, the rent's astronomical. You got to be making dough, which go to show you, if you're a homo, this society take care of you, man. Them homos make, them sodomites, they make money. And them lesbians, they make money, man. They make sure, Esau make sure they get good, because all these Edomites are really sodomites and demons, man, right? Anyways, in New York City, back to the original point, if you was anywhere else in the city, that shit wasn't, you get beat up. That wasn't accepted, okay? The village, that was where you could be an open homo. You know what I mean? But once you left and you got on the subway and you came out to Brooklyn, and in Brooklyn you couldn't walk around being no open mo. Or if you went to the Bronx, Queens, anywhere else in the city, Long Island, I mean, I'm pretty sure you had moles all around, but you couldn't, put it like this, you couldn't walk through the hood being an open mo. You couldn't do that, because most people wasn't with that. Like, yo, man, yo, it's a mo. Let's beat his ass. That's the type of treatment they got. Or it was frowned upon by the majority. So there was some form of morality. Excuse me, and the majority of people you ran into would tell you, nah, that's wrong, right? And everybody, adultery. There was a form of morality, like, even among certain jakes in the hood, you knew it was wrong to pop another man's woman. You know what I mean? It wasn't something that was just openly accepted, like, a grimy ass nigga would do it. Niggas did it, but everybody knew, like, nah, yeah, you messing with that man, woman. People knew that certain things were wrong, okay? And the majority of the people in the society, on face value anyway, would say, yeah, that's wrong, this is wrong, that's wrong, yeah. If you had a basic conversation with the average person. But now, things are totally, it's just, now, even the old school people, the people from my generation, they have accepted all this wickedness over here in America, man. You see? Babylon. You got motherfuckers my age in the early 50 years old, talking about, no, you can't. Motherfucker, you know that shit is wrong. Being a mo, messing with another man's woman, just all this weirdo shit. Okay, another thing, the Big Shirley thing, right? Morbidly obese women walking around, females. That's like a pandemic. Motherfuckers, a lot of you motherfuckers, y'all laying Big Shirley down, which is disgusting. How can your rod even get hard looking at some big gorilla ogre woman, you know? But no, niggas, man, a lot of you guys got low self-esteem. For you to go and lay down with some big gorilla ogre-looking woman, look like King Kong. How you gonna get aroused looking at King Kong, man? Yeah, I said it. But that's why this place gotta go. And that's wicked. Because the scriptures talk about obese. The scriptures talk about gluttony. Yeah. So a person that just eats and eats and eats, and you see you getting big and just keep going. There's no cutoff switch. But all that shit has to do with Babylon, confusion. But you wanna know why people do that? Because they lack discipline. Now, if you're a person that lacks discipline, then a person like that is capable of anything. Okay? A person like that is capable of anything. Even when it comes down to every aspect of your life, man. Discipline will make it to where you see another man's woman and nah, man, I can't do that. Even if the demon of lust get on you, you rebuke it. And you say, nah, man, that's wrong. That's against the scripture. See, the Bible is about discipline. This society, Esau, this devil, he teaches you discipline. Like the Romans, do as thou wilt. Okay? See what I'm saying? Discipline, right? You say, well, look, man, nah, I'm not going to eat 2 pieces of chocolate cake, man. I'm chill. I ain't eating that shit. Because I'm going to gain weight, man. That's not cool. You see what I mean? But when you don't have the, fuck that. I'm going to eat the whole cake. You know what I mean? See what I mean? But this kingdom, this society, that's why it's known as Babylon. Confusion. Anything goes. Anything goes. You can just do anything you want to do. Fuck it. If it feels good, do it. Like in Rome, but that's why this place is in fucked up condition it's in. Now you see why the Lord is bringing all the judgments upon this place. The prophecies don't lie, bro. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai don't lie, man. That's why this place, but what's the final? Okay, let's get to the final solution. This place got to be destroyed. See what that says? I'm going to make it short, but then when the spirit kicks in, it gets going. But let me jump right to the scriptures, man. I'm going to start at Isaiah 47:1. I'm going to start here. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground. There is no throne. And we know that's talking about America. Because this place hasn't really been touched by foreign wars. Okay, like other countries, like over there in Ukraine, they being attacked. Virgin daughter of Babylon. America has not really, you've had wars, but those are like civil wars. These Americans have fought each other on this continent. See, but in the beginning, the Revolutionary War, but that it wasn't a country yet. It wasn't established as a country. But even that was realistically, the Revolutionary War, you know, when the colonists declared their independence against England, that was a civil war too, because it wasn't like they had a country established. We were here, the natives. This was our land. And them Europeans came over here and set up shop, and then they decided that they didn't want to pay tribute to their king. So they said, we're going to rebel. So they said, okay, the British sent troops of the Hessian mercenaries, right, which were Germans. They really fought that war predominantly, but that was a civil war of the colonists rebelling against the King of England. Okay? You see what I mean? But once it was established as a country, this country hasn't really been attacked like that by foreign powers. But the Lord, it's going to happen. This place is going to get hit. What the Bible say, terror shall make them afraid on each side, right? Now, we're going to go to Isaiah 42 and 30. Okay? No, 13, Salakia. Because Yahweh Shai coming back. And when you read Matthew 24, the disciples ask Yahweh Shai, what shall be the sign of thy coming? Right? So here we go. This is Isaiah 42 and 13. And guess what? Like I told you, Yahweh Shai is spoken about in the Old Testament. The Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai shall go forth As a mighty man, he shall stir up jealousy. And that's already happening. That's talking about Yahweh Shai. That's already happening because Yahweh Shai is the top God, the top warrior. It's already happening. Like a man of war. Exodus 15:3, the Lord is a man of war. He shall cry, yea, roar. He shall prevail against his enemies. You see? And that's talking about when Yahweh Shai come back, man, with them angels. When Yahweh himself give Yahweh Shai that tap on the shoulder, it's time to move. Yahweh Shai gonna let forth a war cry. Okay, and all Esau and all the nations are gonna get decimated. Which when you go into Obadiah, man, Esau gonna try to fight against the armies of Yahweh Shai, and they're gonna lose terribly. And this is Yahweh Shai speaking. So Yahweh Shai is found in the volume of the book. I have long time holding my peace. I have been still and refrained myself. Now will I cry like a travailing woman, like when a woman is giving birth. You know, these women, when they're giving birth to these kids, they be screaming because of the pain, labor pains. Yahweh Shai, like a war cry. Like what we used to, Gad and Reuben, what we used to give out, you know, he's going to give up a war cry. I will destroy and devour at once. Okay? I will make waste mountains and hills. And he's going to do that. Yahweh Shai, when he come with them angels, they're going to be zapping like you saw on Independence Day. And those missiles are going to be hitting things, burning things up. The mountains also represent the nations that are in power now. Primarily Esau. All of Esau's power structure, the so-called white man, Esau, not some black guy with red hair. You bug outs. All right? That's talking about the so-called white man. All his power structure, that's the mountains, because mountains are high and exalted. And dry up all their herbs, meaning all their resources, everything that Esau got, their riches is going to be taken. It's going to get dried up. And I will make the rivers islands, and I will make the rivers islands. Look at that. You're going to dry up everything. Esau is going to lose everything, man. And I will dry up the pools. You see? Meaning a pool and waters is flowing. But if something happens where a dam, like if you dam up a river, it becomes dry. No fish, no nothing. There's no life or no productivity can come out of that. So Esau is going to lose everything, man. His power, his riches, his influence is going to be dried up. And they're going to be put into captivity. Their power structure is going to be destroyed and taken down. Okay? That's how that's going to go. All right? So this place is done. Down, baby. You devils are going down. Okay? Down, baby. Esau is going down. And we say, Barakatah Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai for that. But anyways, I'm going to wrap this video up. I pray it was edifying. Salaki, if I rambled a little bit. I just be wanting to get all my points across, man. But with that, Lord willing, on to the next video. I say shalom.